Hello, my name is Ailbhe Ní Ghearbhuigh and I was due to read at the Amergin Poetry Gathering, Ailbhe Ní Ghearbhuigh in Waterville back in June. Like much else, it didn't happen this summer, and I think maybe for that reason a lot of us feel unprepared for the coming Dúlúchar, the winter that's approaching. I'd like to read two poems that maybe address the attempt to overcome despair. I'm going to begin with this first one that's in Irish only, and it's called Grian na Maidine. Moindam de ruchracht a hollis glé niamhrach, time olive, time ool. Bedem frentíiseach ciacrach I mun an ghnó. Tá mo chrí chod lan leis an spéir is cho fial flahúil. Raiad a dahí cho réir nach dúldam ó hús ach tá frital na machlóg a gum an dluas. Tucad isteach gramadach na crenachtan a gluisin mar haun orge nuair a héidir gwe cháite. Tá tanga na gile go líofa ag ma leanabán sa bhaile, agus is feinach an ide í. Tá búda tannaí ag bun an ghordín a bhahan romé nuair a hitim in umar an é dóchas. A chairíon an ghrian a ríist maidin, agus airíimse a ríist, olive agus úil. Ghearbhuigh is the title of the next poem. It's about hibernation, and it's translated to English by Billy Ramsell as wintering. I caught a stomach sorrow while traipsing October's fogs. I ate to nourish it, made a cocoon for it, laid it with slow reverence in a hollow. For 14 nights some cursed sleep's been after me, while I've been up feeding on darkness. Don't say a word, don't look in my direction. There's something on my heart that cannot be lifted. I give in to wintering. You won't see me till the buds begin to blossom. Ghearbhuigh. Bullag vroon a hulagus fáin a gceoan óid, chothaíos é le bia, de dhéanaas dó cocoon is de leagaisteach a bluis go húil. Tá suain malathach ag bagartarm le caigís, is mé ag alpa dorchadis. Ná leabhar focail, ná fioch im thró, há dufin mo chrí nach nár dófar. Géalim don Ghearbhuigh, ní a hanófar mé, go péacha na machlóg. Sin bhfuil tugaí garadí féinnig, slán tamil.
Nina sua vida ouvirá cousa boa. Para min está a vida na cidade de Lisboa. Ora vira, vira, tamén viro eu. As voltas do vida tamén as dou eu. Tamén as dou eu, tamén as sei dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. Nina, imos a vida, ouvirá cousa linda. De min está Lovira, na cidade de Coimbra. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. As voltas do vira son malas de dar, son malas de dar, son malas de dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. Oliveira do Adro, ela chora e ten razón, lle cortaron a pola da raíz do corazón, Da volta a Rosiña tamén a doeu. Teu pai e meu sogro, teu amor son eu, teu amor son eu, teu amor son eu. Da volta a Rosiña tamén a doeu. Vai o que das landras, podía estar outro ben. Hai que tomar as palabras como daban de que ven. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. As voltas do vira son malas de dar, son malas de dar, son malas de dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. Baixo da oliveira teño un amor encuberto. Dos meses que o teño, ninguén o sabe de certo. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. As voltas do vira son malas de dar, son malas de dar, son malas de dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. A dar a despedida como dan os labradores, con la varita en la mano y un ramillete de flores. Ora vira, vira, tamén viro eu. As voltas do vira tamén as dou eu, tamén as dou eu, tamén as sei dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar. As voltas do vira son malas de dar, son malas de dar, son malas de dar. Ora vira, vira, volvete a virar.
Hello, I'm Seán Hewitt, and I'm very sorry not to be able to be joining everyone at the Amergin Solstice Poetry Gathering this year. I'd have loved to be in Kerry, but I'm locked down in Dublin at the moment. I thought I would read two poems for you, or a poem in two parts, from my collection Tongues of Fire, which is published with Jonathan Cape this year, and which I was going to read from at the Amergin Solstice Poetry Gathering this year. It's a poem called Two Reflections, and I think it in some ways reflects on change and what we might learn from that, which perhaps is apt for these difficult times. So I'll just read this for you. Two Reflections. 1. The dream splits its pod in the silence. My father is standing one midsummer in the park, surrounded by deer, a doe and 3 fawns, and he is reaching up on tiptoe, his right arm grasping into the lucid, liquid shimmer of the lime leaves, pulling down young sprays in threshes of green for the deer to eat. One fawn's furred antlers are adorned with leaf, and its neck longs for him. Eyes of deep marble, the flank a constellation of stippled white. From where I stand, it seems to swim through the mirage, my father at the centre, and even the memory is a picture held on a pool, these souls alive in it, lush in water. I stretch my hand to reach him, and they unshoal, a lost image, a dispersal. 2. A gurgled note, high and bubbling, the moorhen busy with her nest, shimmying into the pond, wearing her mask, the red petal of the shield daubed over the skull, aureolan armour of the beak tip, and then I see them, brown speckled eggs in the intervals of reed light, leaf chartreuse, and the nest reflected in the water, perched on constant motion. We cannot know the truth of water before we know its touch, its break, the tendrils of sun regathering. Never a stillness, the sky split from the water, the nest from the image of the nest, and the bird sliding across, picking twigs, an aerial shadow over the bed of the pond. It is only where the darkness travels that we picture depth, the silt, and the truth of it. So I hope you're all keeping yourselves company with some poems over the coming year, and I look forward to seeing some of you in Kerry next year at the Amergin Solstice Poetry Gathering. Thank you. Take care.